Right everyone, we are back and I've got a video that you are going to absolutely love today. We have got some more Vinted orders. I've got a whole sack here. We've got 10 orders in total and we're going to be flipping these items from Vinted onto eBay. So if you're interested in doing the same and seeing how much money you can make, then stick around and watch the video. Welcome back to the channel everyone. My name's George and I run an eBay business here from my single garage. I buy and sell new and used items from all sorts of places, charity shops, Facebook Marketplace, car boots, and also online like today's video. So welcome to the next episode of my little mini series on how to source stock over the winter time. So I hope everyone has had a great Christmas. It is now into January. It's currently still December when I'm filming this, but this video will be out afterwards. So yeah, January is always a struggle. Car boots are very quiet, if not dead or not on at all, because it's cold and rainy, no one's going out. And yeah, it's just generally harder to get stock, and also people are buying less because of the pinch over Christmas. So I've got 10 orders here over the last couple of weeks that I've been scrolling through on Vinted when I've got half an hour here and there, and looking out to snipe them bargains so we can flip these items straight back onto eBay with minimal amount of work and make a little bit of profit out of it in the meantime. So I've got my list. I know what I've spent. In total I have spent £85.16, which is including all the fees and delivery. So if you just bear that in mind, that works out to £8.52 approximately per item. So we're going to get cracked on with it. I'm going to throw up some completed listings, so I'll tell you what I paid for it. You'll see a completed listing flowing about in the screen somewhere of the item, and you'll be able to see what it's currently selling for on eBay. Obviously I did my research when I was buying the items, made sure there was enough margin in it for me, and went and had purchased everything, and everything has arrived. So I want to get through all these items and then I can get them listed, because some of them are ideal stocking fillers. Obviously this is pre-Christmas, and yeah, just Christmassy items, board games, things like that, like I say, stocking fillers. So we're going to crack straight on with it. Pull out the first item, which is on the top of my bag. Sorry about any glare. We have got a Panasonic sound system. So it takes compact stereo system SC-HC05 in black. They've shipped it in the actual box itself, so that's perfect. I wouldn't normally do that myself on eBay. I'd put that in another box, but with Vinted, what do you expect? Panasonic. So this item with delivery and fees, I'm not going to say that every time, but you get the idea. £8.44, and I'm pretty sure, I'll put it up on the screen, I'm pretty sure off the top of my head should be able to get about £25 for that one on eBay. I believe it takes Bluetooth. It's got one of the old style iPod docks that people still like nowadays if they've got an older piece of technology, and I think it takes CDs as well, so that's good. Yeah, I was happy with that. That should be a quick seller in a box. I just need to test it, and we're good to go. So there we go, item one out of the way. Next ones, I don't really know what I'm going to come across. I think this is going to be a Monopoly. We also get to see some of the classic Vinted packaging. They've not done too badly this time, but if you go back on some of my other videos, you'll see some of the intuitive packaging that you get from Vinted sellers. But yeah, why not? Recycle, reuse, that's what we're all about. This one's just come in some black shrink wrap. Now I'm always looking out for special edition Monopolies, and even ones that are brand new and sealed. especially this time of year. I did exactly the same last year. There we go. So we've got a sealed Monopoly. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but I'm going to read the back and tell you. But there it is. Well, you can see my little tripod there. Monopoly Hammerson, 75 years. Tour Hammerson for the hottest properties. Hammerson began life in 1942. Lewis Hammerson made his first venture into residential property. The business has moved from residential into commercial real estate. Greatest retail destinations in Europe. Brent Cross, Bullring, Dundrum. Okay, so he's like a property developer, or he owns sort of real estate and things like that. Not too sure, but I'd never seen it before. Did a quick bit of research. I think it was up for £10 because it cost me £13.69 with delivery. And again, I'll pop it on the screen, but off the top of my head, I think it's like £35 or something like that. There's not many of them on there, so that should be a good seller. Brand new and sealed, so I don't need to check that all the parts are there and anything like that. And obviously with it being sealed, you can demand that sort of higher price mark as well. Another good item. Okay, let's move on. We've got a box. It's very well taped, so I need to try and get in this. Ooh. I know what this is. This is a very odd one, but if you know me and you know my channel, you know anything goes, and nothing's odd really. Slide it out. Right, are you ready? Can you see without the glare? That's upside down. We have got a toilet roll holder with built-in FM radio. It's a vintage item made by Steepletone, who make them, I've had them before, the medium wave sort of aircraft and boat radios. Steepletone toilet roll holder with radio, model TR2. There's a little photo of it on there. Sorry you can't see that very well. Let's get it out. I'm intrigued. Anyway, it cost me £6 something, 32. Yes. Ooh. Oh, that's a little mount so you can stick it. I don't think it's ever been used. It's got a little mount there with 2 sticky pads on. It's never been peeled. This is amazing. I'm definitely going to have to test this. I don't know. It might be a keeper. It's just someone's fantastic idea. Toilet roll holder, you can sit down, bang the radio on while you're doing your business, turn it off, and away you go. Get your paper. I absolutely love it. I don't know if there's a modern version of this. But yeah, it's vintage, but it's brand new. It's never been used on there. That obviously goes in there. And then on the wall, and then you can unhook it to change the batteries and things like that. Cost me £6.32. Again, I'll put on the screen, but I seem to remember they were demanding decent prices, which is why I snapped it up straight away. The thing with Vinted is that you'll learn, I've said it before in my other videos, by the time you've gone and done your research for 5 minutes or whatever, then the item's gone. Someone's beat you to it. If you see it and you get that instinct and it's just cheap, just get it there and then. Even while you're going through the payment process, someone else can still swipe it. I've got to the end, pressed pay, and then it says this item no longer exists. So you have got to move quick. Like I say, if you get that gut instinct and it's cheap, don't send an offer and try and get it £1 or £2 less. Just buy it. If it's within your margin and you're going to make money on it, just get it, because you'll lose it. Sometimes if I'm not too sure, I will quickly go over to eBay, search it quickly, go to solds, do the condition, new or used, and just have a look quickly at the last couple of days what they've been selling at, jump back and then buy it if it's any good. If I'm not too fussed, then I will bang an offer in and I'll either sort of take it and leave it. But yeah, just a couple of top tips there thrown in for Vinted if you're thinking about doing the same as me. Right, let's move on. Something different. Pair of trainers. I do like picking up shoes, trainers and things like that on Vinted. Again, generally there's not a lot of work to them. Everyone knows their size. You can't really go wrong. We have got a pair of Hi-Tec squash sports trainers. Squash, these cost me £6.34, and remember that's all in. That's these getting delivered to my door, £6.34. I don't need to do anything else. They might get delivered to a locker, actually. I think it works out about £1 or so cheaper if you get them delivered to a locker. But because I drop orders off there, then I just go and it's not out of my way. I'd rather, across the 10 items, save £10 and go and pick them up. But yeah, £6.34. I've sold these before. They're in good nick. They are a UK 7, so they're a good women's size and a small men's. But these will go for £20 all day long. Because I've sold them before, I've already got an eBay listing. I can snap some photos in my photo booth where you are currently, and do a sell similar, update the photos and things like that, and they'll go no problem. Next up is some media. This is a DVD. This might be a Christmas present though, but it's alright because it'll be out now. It depends. It depends if I've got that person enough already, or what I decide to do with it. It's a Sex Pistols DVD. Sorry about the glare again. There we are, in good condition. Cost me £5.72 delivered. So it would have gone for like £3-4 on an offer or whatever. Yeah, it's going to be a Christmas present. But if I decide not to, I should be able to get £10 for that one on eBay. And it goes as a large letter, so even better. Even though on eBay I always charge postage on top. Some people like to go free postage and incorporate it into the price because it makes it look a bit more attractive. Because nowadays everyone wants free postage with Amazon and things like that. But I feel the price is the price. The postage is on top. I don't make any money on it. You know, I've always seen it as you pay that bit extra. But there we go. Yeah, £5.72. Should be able to get £10 for that one. Let's move on to another item. Try and mix them up a bit so it's not all shoes and stuff like that. Try and make it a bit varied. Let's have a look in this box. See what we've got. Remember guys, if you are totally new to my channel and you enjoy reselling content, maybe you're interested in giving it a go yourself, maybe you're just starting out, you might have a bigger business than me, but you like watching other people. I watch other channels, people that are smaller than me, people that are bigger than me, and yeah, I always seem to learn something off other people. So if you are learning something, please consider subscribing. It's totally free. Drop a comment down below. Yeah, I really appreciate it. And if you're watching, if you found this video specifically for flipping on Vinted because you like buying on there, head over to my channel. I've done 2 or 3 other videos in the past as well. I'm sure you will enjoy them, so give them a watch. Right, we're going old school now. We have got VHS. You might be thinking they're not worth anything. You can't sell them for 10p at a car boot. Just gonna have to grab a drink. All this talking, I get a dry mouth. Excuse me. Sprite, not sponsored, but I'm open to offers. So, VHS. Ooh, knocking my table. So I ordered all this stuff a while ago, so it's a bit of a nice surprise to me actually seeing what I've got. But I remember now, there's a main reason why I ordered these. So I've got 5 videos, which I'll show you in just a second. They cost me a total of £7.39, including fees and delivery, which you know. And let's go through them, and you'll start to see why I picked them up. We have got Scooby-Doo the movie. He's live and unleashed. There we go, a classic Scooby-Doo. What age is this from? 2002. VHS for early 2000s. What's special about this is, we open it up, the video is shrink wrap sealed, brand new, with this little leaflet in the back there, look. How awesome is that? We've got a brand new and sealed Scooby-Doo video that's 22, 23 years old now. That is a cool item. Let me know down below if you find that cool as well, or is it just me? Yeah, so that's got a wholesome value. I didn't do any research on these. I'll throw things up on the screen if there is anything. Again, next one, 20th anniversary edition, Grease. I'm not sure if they're all sealed. Brand new and sealed in its shrink wrap. VHS, never played. Ooh. Another one, Men in Black 2. Open it up, brand new and sealed. When is this from? Does it have a date? 2002 as well, early 2000s. These are all, what did I say, 22, 23 years old. When I was about 4, these came out, and they're brand new and sealed. I just find that amazing. Stuart Little 2. Remember watching him myself. You've guessed it, brand new and sealed in its shrink wrap. And these cost me £1 something each. They are all sealed. Spider-Man. Another cool film from the early 2000s. Brand new and sealed, unplayed. So there we go, yeah. Let me know what you think of them. It might just be me overreacting, fanboying over sealed vintage VHS. But yeah, I find them really cool. And for the price, £7.39, £1 something each. I didn't think you could go wrong. I'm going to enjoy photographing these, and I'm going to enjoy listing them. And hopefully they hold some decent value. I can't really go wrong for that price. I'd say that. So yeah, let's move on. We're doing well so far. Let's go with these. Now I know what they are because I punctured a hole in the bottom. I think it's this one. Yeah. There's my little hole. These are interesting, and I'm hoping they're not a fail. You'll all will become clear. These are nice. These were the most expensive item. Remember, we've got an average price of £8.52 per lot, per an item. These were nearly double that. These were £16.84. let me just prepare them, and I will show you. They're not going to stay up there. We have got a rather smart pair of Adidas trainers. They're sort of like, what do you call that, high tops. There's the side, there's the back. Nice emblem on the back there. The soles are funky. They're in good nick. And they are called Metro Attitude. And they are NBA. Hope you can see that alright. But yeah, bit different. Cost me £16.84. A UK 11. These are my size. Damn it. They're my size. Oh, why do I do this reselling thing? Can't keep them. I can't keep them. They're really up my street. Let me know if you like them or whether they're making you throw up. But they're screaming retro. They're screaming vintage. The fact that they're Adidas and they've got that NBA logo on them. There's the inside, if you can see that. They are just so cool. The reason I said I'm hoping it's not a fail is that I'm hoping they're not fake. But I've found the same models and given them a once over. There's nothing that's shouting out fake to me. Obviously I've never had this model before, but I kind of know the odd things to look at. The label on the inside with the size and things like that. I might even get them put through an authenticity checker. You can get checker apps for trainers. Make sure they're legit. But I'll bang up some solds here. I don't think there's many. But I think my money is safe and we're going to be making some decent money on these, hopefully. But I just know if I put my foot in these, they're going to be a keeper. But then if I'm making money on everything, I'm allowed to keep an item here and there, aren't I? Yeah, I don't know. Tricky one. Now I've seen them and I forgot they were an 11, my size. They're going to be hard to part with. If I put them on and they're comfy, yeah, that's the hardest thing about being a reseller. You buy and sell items that you're interested in. You buy and sell items that you enjoy. I don't enjoy doing a lot of clothing. Trainers I like, but t-shirts, jumpers, trousers, I'm not into it. You buy and sell what you enjoy yourself, which is why you always come across these items and it's hard to move them along. But that's the business. But we'll see. I'm not promising anything. But yeah, you saw on the screenshot there what we should be able to achieve. Off the top of my head, £16.84. I think it was close to three figures. I think it was about £80 or so, something that I saw before. So yeah, I definitely snapped them up. Next item. Got to move on. Can't stop thinking about it. These were cheap and these are interesting. We have got a bundle of 6. Get them all out. They're like karate or judo belts or something. Purple, blue, white, red, yellow, green, and they're all in the wrapper. They've got a size and they've got a brand, BCS, 180 centimeters I think that is from doing my research. But yeah, I couldn't find a lot of these on eBay, to be honest with you, but they were that cheap I had to message the person, basically, that's them all there. I had to message the person and say, is that each or for the lot? And they were like, that's for the lot. So I was like, yeah. In total cost me, where are they? £4.77. But the item themselves was £1.50 and a few pound postage and fees. So the six, £4.77, less than £1 a belt. So even if I can get £4.99 plus £2.94 every 1 kilogram postage, you know, that's £30. So, and they'll just dribble out. I'm sure people will buy certain colours when you're on that certain grade or something. But yeah, again, didn't think I could go wrong with them. If it's that cheap, generally you can't really go wrong and you'll make a bit of money. And sometimes you got to make a little profit on some items to draw in the customers, get that algorithm going on your eBay store, and then your higher value, bigger margin items will sell because your shop's getting that activity. That's how it works. Okay, 2 items left. We have got this one, and we have got another pair of trainers. So I'll do this one first. If the video is all clipped up, obviously I'm filming it in one session and I'm not amazing at editing, but I need to clip it up for the screenshots. I can only have so many on my editor app in one clip. I think it's 4, so I need to put some images up, split it, and then do another video, but you get it. But if that's why it's all a bit all over the place, hopefully it's not, but that explains that. We have got a little vintage gym bag. It's all been crushed. It needs padding out with some paper or something, but you get the idea. Hi-Tec again, same as the squash shoes. It's only a little bag. I did expect it to be a bit bigger. They all say that, but yeah, did expect it to be a bit bigger. I have had bigger ones before, but yeah, it's all right. It's in good nick. Just needs a bit of, it's been cold and it's been crushed, so it just needs padding out to get some decent photos. Hi-Tec bag, £7.39, so it would have been £4 or £5 on Vinted. And off the top of my head, £20 plus post. Quick and easy, doesn't need anything doing to it. Pad it of paper, get some photos, get it sold for 20 quid. Straight back in a poly mailer, out the door. And I'll make a tenner profit after fees. Happy days. On to the last item, which is a pair of shoes. And looking at my list, I know what they are. This is going to be another top tip for looking for items on Vinted. Don't necessarily search exactly what you want, if that makes sense. So don't search Adidas men's football boots, size whatever. I have searches for men's shoes and just boots, and I'll just sort them to newly listed. And when you refresh it, you'll get loads of new listings, because there'll be loads of items gone on with just shoes in the title or boots in the title. And if people don't put the brand on there, you know, you need to be looking at the photos. If they just put generic football boots or the brand as football or something, it won't come up when people are looking at the Adidas brands and things like that. So refresh it. If you see cheap items and the photo intrigues you, go into it, and yeah, you might see that they're Adidas, but it doesn't say Adidas in the title and things like that. And I think these are Puma. So these are Puma football boots, red and gold. Hope the photo is okay. I know there's a bit of glare. In good condition. Hardly been worn. Get rid of all that. Size. Where's the tag? A UK 10. So good UK size. Good colours. Football boots, £8.24 they cost. I might put a screenshot up if I can find them. If not, I'd say £25 easy. With the condition is very good. They've probably never been on, no, they've never been near any mud, they haven't. There's still some stickers there from when they were new. Some decent profit in there. So that's everything, guys. That's all 10 items that I've bought on Vinted, spending a total of £85.16. And when you think about it, them Adidas boots, I can probably achieve that price for just them, and then the rest is gravy, the rest is profit. So yeah, I hope this gets you onto Vinted, and I hope that you see it as a sourcing opportunity. Now we're in the winter, the colder months, and it's harder to get hold of stock for your eBay shop. Definitely give it a go and let me know down below if you got any amazing scores that you've flipped onto eBay for some great profit. So I just want to say once again, thank you very much for everyone supporting my channel over 2024. I do really appreciate it. I've had loads of new subscribers, and it's great to see regular people commenting on my video and sort of having that engagement with my viewers. It's fantastic. So please keep it up. I hope you're enjoying my content. There's plenty more ideas to come in 2025. If you aren't subscribed, once again, please hit that subscribe button. Totally free, and you won't miss any content. New video out every Sunday, and if I've got some extra content, there'll be a little video out on a Wednesday. So hope you've enjoyed it. Hit the like button on the way out, and we will see you in next week's video. Take care, everyone.